Hello, hello, long time no see. I'm super excited for today's video. I had a lot of ideas in mind, but I kind of wanted to do some more fun stuff where you guys are a little more involved. How did you and your boyfriend meet? This is such a cute one, and I got this one so much, and I love this story. Nothing against people who meet online. I was just very happy that my boyfriend and I didn't. It was just such a raw, natural way of meeting. We were both going to a mutual friend of ours, Nikki. She was throwing a beach party with just a bunch of her friends down at the beaches. I was sitting there, I was the first one there, and I was a little where is everybody, right? And then they were like, oh, we're here for Nikki's thing, and I was like, this dirty blonde one's cute as hell. So I was like, oh yeah, me too, whatever. And then immediately as Nikki got there, I said to her, I was like, I think he's cute. Do you want to tell him that I think he's cute? And we were both the designated drivers, neither of us were drinking. We just talked the whole entire time, hours. And it was this deep conversation with this guy I just met, and it was such a good conversation. And then immediately when I got back to my friends, I messaged him and I was like, hey, want to go on a date? Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot my shot. He just fell in love with me, So the next question is, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? When you cut people off, you did it for a reason, and it needs to stay that way. There's a lot of other things I would tell myself, but I think that one is just something that took me way too long to realize. Why did this person exit your life, or why did you take this person out of your life? Do they really deserve to be back in your life? And that was definitely a hard lesson to learn that I only learned maybe a few months ago. So, my cat's trying to drink my smoothie. Stop it! What age did you start horseback riding and doing competitions? That's a great question. I think I started going to horse camps at 12 or 13. I can't really remember. And then I was looking for horses by 15, 16, and then I think around 15 or 16, that's when I got Fritz. Do you get recognized a lot when you were outside or general? I don't know if I'd say a lot. It definitely used to be a lot more when I was in my prime TikTok or whatever, but definitely still happens. This is good. If you could go back to when you started your TikTok, would you still have done it all? It's so hard to say, because some of the things that I've endured through social media, I definitely would love if they never happened. I also wouldn't have met a lot of people if I didn't start it. A lot of people who were important in my life, whether they hurt me or not. At the same time, it's hard to say. I don't think I would take it back. That's definitely a tough question, because it's there's so many sides to that, I guess. Oh, here's a good one. This is cute. How to stop worrying about what others think about you. I'm probably not qualified to answer this question because I don't even really know how to do that for myself yet. I'm great at giving advice, just not taking it. So I can probably help, actually. That's probably a good question. I was talking to my friend Cam the other day, or the other week, or something, and we were talking about how when people don't like you or they find you not attractive, that falls into it. We're talking about more specifically about when people don't like you or you don't like someone. I've met them once or twice. Do they hold any significance in my life that makes them worthy to have an opinion that I take to heart? If the answer is no, they do not have any significance in my life, then their opinion does not matter. I wish I learned this earlier, because I think I was so caught up in how all these people were feeling about me. I'd get people coming up to me being oh, I heard from this person that you're a B word. I'd be who is this person? And it's a name I've never heard in my life. And it's it hurts, but then I think okay, so they've never met me, so why does it matter? If people who don't know you feel the need to make comments that are negative about you, they have something going on within themselves that needs fixing. Favorite genre of movies and favorite movie from that genre? My thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of movies. I actually don't know why. Maybe I do. I have a really bad attention span. I just can't sit there. If I'm not fully engaged within the first few minutes, I'm not I'm out. I've checked out of that movie already. But if I had to say, one of my favorite movies is probably Interstellar. My boyfriend got me to watch it, and I was some of these questions are just I don't know if some of these people realize I can see their username. These aren't anonymous. What was your dream job as a small child? I wanted to be a vet really, really badly. I realized very, very quickly that I don't think I could handle being a vet. I don't think I can handle seeing like animals get put down or like under surgery or getting hurt. I don't think I could do that. So this is a good one. Did your classmates react in any way to the fact that you became popular? I honestly blocked out a lot of high school. Just give me a second to think. I think so. I did feel very judged. Again, I think I said this in my podcast episode with Really Mental. Like, people were trying to say that I changed, but it wasn't me that changed. It was just their opinion of me that changed. Some people were, like, fine about it, and some people were just a little rude about it, and I mean, I didn't really blame them. Again, I said this in the podcast. It was so new at the time. Like, this was when TikTok, like, first became a thing. Still hurt, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? Ooh, if you could speak any language you don't know, what language would it be? French. French is such a pretty language. What's the one thing you'd change about your past? I feel like a lot of the bad things I've gotten into are because of the good that I like to see in people. And as much as I'd love to take away those bad things I've been through, that also mean that I take away that ability. I try not to see that as something bad. I think I learned a lot, and I think I learned my own boundaries. I'm definitely very strict with my boundaries because of how much I've let slide. Oh, someone thought I was in the Hype House. I was not a part of the Hype House. I knew a few people that were part of the Hype House. I went to the Sway House. Did you like it there? It was an experience. That's all I'm gonna say. Dear God. What is it like being a female influencer in today's society? I could go on a lot about this. And I think just me answering this question is already gonna get a lot of people mad. That's one of the issues. A lot of people don't treat me like a person. A lot of men, not all, I'm not saying all, I think a lot of men treat TikTok like it's like window shopping. Like they scroll and they see like all these pretty girls, and it's like social media in general has really ruined a lot of relationships, and that's why social media is such a big anxiety for me. I've seen it firsthand, and I know so many girls who hate when guys like bikini photos and when they follow girls and all this stuff, and it's like I cannot even blame you because I see it. I am the other end of it. I see it all the time. I'm gonna cry. Don't make me cry. Where do you normally shop? I usually shop at Urban Outfitters. Aritzia, I'm not the biggest fan of, but you can find some nice stuff there. Princess Polly I've loved recently. I do love Depop. I do shop at Brandy Melville here and there. Do you ever get fans pestering or annoying you? Now, I just want to clarify and preface that this isn't taking away from how much I love all my other supporters who are great to me, because they are. But this is a great question because I have some great stories. When I was at my old house, pretty much a lot of guys that were fans of me in my area knew where I lived, which was already an invasion of privacy in itself. But some of them would go on top of the school across from the street and just watch my house. Or when we got security cameras after I was stalked, I would see guys running up to my house and looking in my bedroom window all the time. It was insane. People would send pizzas to me all the time. Which country would you like to visit one day? You're very pretty, by the way. Thank you. I'd love to go to Greece or Portugal, anywhere in Europe. Honestly, I would just love to go anywhere there. This is a great question. Do you ever regret not pursuing social media full-time, LA life, or does it make you grateful? I was grateful the minute I left LA that I didn't move there. That sounds so bad. I feel like I have so much tea and drama from like 2020, 2019 that I just have never spoken about. I've kept to myself. I just don't see a point in it, but I'm very grateful that I didn't. I'm very grateful that I live a very normal life. Why don't you like jackets? That's a great question. I don't like wearing jackets, and I live in Canada. Winters are cold. But I will do anything in my power to not wear a jacket. I don't know. Favorite F1 team? I love Ferrari. I have started recently getting into F1. I think I like just like the drivers the most and like the drama with the drivers because my boyfriend loves F1. So I watch it with him all the time now and talk about it with him all the time now. But I love Ferrari. My boyfriend's in love with Charles Leclerc. Or Leclerc. Yeah. So that's pretty much all the questions that I'm going to answer today. I got a lot, but I really appreciate you guys for interacting and asking me so many questions. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I hope you learned something about me today, and I will see you next week. Bye!